Hi there, I'm meteorologist Katie Blake with another at-home science experiment for the kiddos. This one is Easter themed because we're going to be using Easter eggs and it's going to be very colorful, but really you could do this any time of the year because a lot of the ingredients are things that you'll be able to find right there in your pantry. This experiment is all about a chemical reaction that takes place when an acid meets a base. So you'll need the plastic Easter eggs, but you'll need a few other things. Here they are. You will need an empty egg carton that you don't mind getting a little messy and ruined, some plastic Easter eggs, some baking soda, paper towels to absorb the mess, some white vinegar, and then some food coloring. All right, so once you have all of your ingredients, there's a couple of different ways you can set things up. What I'm gonna do is just lay down a bunch of paper towels on my countertop, and that will help to kind of absorb some of the fizz and mess that is made in this experiment. You can also get maybe a big plastic tub. If you have a big casserole dish or something, you could also set the egg cartons in there to kind of keep some of the mess a bit more confined. But if you don't have anything like that, just setting down some paper towels on the counter will work just fine. You'll also need to, for your plastic eggs, break them in half. That should be pretty easy to do. And then set them in the carton. All right, once you've got your food coloring in there, the next thing we're going to do is add a teaspoon of baking soda to each egg half. All right, so we've got our baking soda inside of our eggs. And the only other thing to do before the chemical reaction begins is to add the vinegar. Now what I'm gonna do is just pour the vinegar in from the bottle over top of the eggs. You could also use an eyedropper, or even if you have an old or empty bottle of eye drops, you could fill that up with the vinegar and then kind of sprinkle it on top. But I think to get the best reaction, you're gonna need more vinegar at once, so it may be easier to just kind of pour it on top. So let's see what happens. Okay, so what happened here? Why did our eggs get all fizzy and explode over the top of the carton? Well, that's because a chemical reaction took place. Baking soda is a base. Vinegar is an acid. When a base and an acid combine, they need to kind of balance each other out, get back to a neutral state. And in order for that to happen, this reaction happened, all the fizziness, the bubbles. If you want to try this again and maybe you're out of plastic Easter eggs, you can always wash off the plastic eggs and use them again. But for a little twist, you can also grab some of the cascarones you have around your house and use these instead. All you would need to do is kind of puncture the tissue paper, put these eggs in the carton, repeat the experiment again, and it'll add just a little colorful confetti twist to the original experiment. If you need more things to do at home for the kiddos, there's a ton of stuff over on the KSAT Kids page at ksat.com. Be sure to check it out.